Come on and
Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys my top nail varnish picks of 2011. So if you guys are interested, do stick around.
take it to the roof. Everybody with me got their own parachute. You ain't scared of heights when you're sipping on booze. Party all night like I'm flying jet blue. You ain't never seen nobody get this.
So most of the varnishes that I have with me are really a mixture of two main brands, which is OPI and Chanel. And this runs a variety of shades from very pale pastels to very vibrant reds to very dramatic bold shades. So I'm just going to begin by sharing with you guys a few of the OPI shades which I favorite tremendously this year. No particular order, and this one is actually a good share because this one is a permanent varnish in their permanent collection. This is called Chapel of Love, and this to me is, at least from my medium skin tone, is the perfect bright pink that's not bordering on Barbie or too hot of a pink, and it just looks amazingly flattering on my skin, especially during the summer. This is Chapel of Love right here. It's kind of a mid-rosy pink with gold flecks in it, almost like a coral pink actually. And I'm not so sure if my lighting is going to show that properly, but this is Chapel of Love. Two other varnishes which I tremendously enjoyed. This went beyond the summer season. It transitioned, it was a great transition color for fall, and there are two that I have right here, and I believe they are both from the Pirates of the Caribbean 2 collection. This one is a beautiful muted rose grayish pink called Spiral Me the Drama, and I thoroughly enjoyed this far beyond just 1 month. This was almost a staple that I wore. And for a more muted pastel, almost neutral grayish shade, this one is called Steady as She Rose, and this one I believe goes beyond any season. It's a beautiful neutral that on my skin tone looks like just a very clean gray that's not bordering on a brownish gray or a bit of a purplish gray. It's a beautiful neutralizing milky gray. And two more vibrant shades that I loved from OPI. One is actually from last year, but I thoroughly enjoyed it this year. This is called Kangarooby, which was from the Australian collection of last year, I believe. It's almost like a burgundy, cool toned red. It has a bit of a purplish undertone to it, which makes it not too much of the classic red, but it just looks just as classic on the skin, just a bit more on the deeper side. So this is Kangarooby, and this one is from their Switzerland collection, or Swiss collection. I think it was from fall 2010 actually, and this is William Tell Me About It, which looks like this. It's very reminiscent of Lincoln Park After Dark, except that it's more of a deep eggplant versus a very dark, almost nowhere shade actually. So absolutely adore this. And last but not the least from OPI, this is from this year. This is from their Katy Perry collection, and this I believe is my holy grail sparkle polish, and it's the only one that I've really kept with me in spite of all my traveling. This is Katy Perry's Teenage Dream. It's just such a beautiful, almost crystal-like, almost neutral, that has very dusty pink but looks almost nude on a lot of shades. So you can layer this really on a wide variety of shades, whether that be pales, pastels, and over pastels and pale shades. It just gives a most beautiful finish, but you can layer this over any other shade, I think, and it just gives that added dimension to it. So this is the Katy Perry Teenage Dream polish. Now I'll be going into more of the luxury brand polishes. So a lot of the ones that I have are from Chanel, but I will begin with one that is not from Chanel, and it's actually from Dior. It's from their fall 2011 collection. It's called 219 Beige Safari, which looks like this. And this for me is the ultimate in beautiful nudes on my skin tone. One that's not washing out my skin tone but looks very clean. It's kind of like that shade that you'd want to wear to a wedding or something, and this is the ultimate one for me. And then I go into another one which is not Chanel, and this is from MAC. I actually did favor one MAC nude polish as well, and it comes close to the Dior which I just showed you. I did run out of it, and it was, I'm not so sure if it was a limited edition, but it was called Shell Abalone, and it was a cream, and it was very reminiscent of this shade right here. I actually am very pleasantly surprised with the way that MAC polishes actually perform. This one is from the fall 2011 collection called Paradise. I believe it's Paradise. And this one is a frost, and it's Rain of Flowers, which looks like this. It's, on the camera, it's showing up as a true like royal blue with a kind of silverish dual chrome to it, but in person it looks like a very deep, almost navy blue. And this is just very beautiful on the nail. I do have it on this nail right now. It did chip, but I was choosing between these two shades. This one I will share with you guys later on, but I decided not to take this one out, and this is Rain of Flowers from MAC. Now for the Chanel varnishes. This will be in no particular order. Well, maybe I will save the best for last. This is from the Rouge Velvet collection. This is 521 Rose Cash. It looks like this. It's a pinkish beige, and it's a beautiful nude as well. This one is still from the Rouge Velvet collection, and this is absolute holy grail. The next two polishes I will show you guys are absolute holy grail, and that's why I'm saving them for last. This one is 08 Pirate, and this is definitely the ultimate red polish for me. I used to always go back to Essie's Bordeaux, but this one beats all the cool tone reds, classic reds I've ever tried from any brand. This is definitely a must for me, and if you guys can still grab it, definitely try to. This is 08 Pirate. And last but definitely not the least, the Superstar nail polish for me, or nail varnish for me this entire year. And I have it on my nails right now, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will know what I am pertaining to. This is 529 Graphite from the fall 2011 collection. It's a beautiful pewter grayish metal gray that has it's not a sparkle, it's not just a shimmer, it actually has this metallic foil-like effect, and it's a finish that is so unique and so different from everything else that you know it can only be made by Chanel. And this is the polish right here. I'll show you guys. I'm not so sure if that's actually going to translate effectively on the screen and with my lighting, but 529 Graphite is a definite holy grail. I think it knocks all the other sparkle shimmer shades out there because it's unique yet still very sophisticated and still very wearable. Last but not the least is a staple and something that will always be a top product for nail products for me, and this is Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. And I think, and as far as all that I've tried, this truly beats everything out of the ballpark, even over and beyond. Quick dry spray, which I frequently use. When I apply Seche Vite Top Coat, it's just absolutely amazing. Foolproof, it's not going to chip or budge even with such minimal drying time. So those are my top nail varnishes for the entire year. The shades which I truly loved and constantly came back to and still will. I hope that was interesting and informative for you guys. I will be doing this series until the year ends of products that topped my list and every category that I can think of. So I guess that's it for now. I hope all of you guys are doing well, and I know the holidays are really crazy, but I'm gonna try to make the next video fairly soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.